Part 2, how to make high six figures as a hairstylist. Okay, let's go. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out how to create that income that you desire. So this is a formula that I've personally used and have perfected in the past 38 years that I am in business. I started my first salon at 19, and I've done a rinse and repeat and made this formula better as I go along. Now, there's a lot of people out there teaching other things. It's not right, it's not wrong. This is what has worked for me and what has worked for hundreds of my clients. So I want you to pay attention, write this down, and follow through. There is a free checklist that I have. If you'd like that free checklist, just, comment below, say, hey, checklist, and I will send that right over to you. And then it might be easier for you to keep track of getting to that six figure. So once you formulate the amount of money you want to make, so let's just say you want to bring home $100,000, correct? Then you need to figure out, now there's two different formulas. Right now, I am going to talk to the salon suite owner, meaning you own your own space. You have your own space where you're working, so you have expenses. I will make another video directly for a stylist that is working for someone else, okay? So this is for the owner, the independent stylist, a small salon owner, someone who has a space and overhead and owns a business. Now, you are gonna make sure you have a list of all your expenses. What are your, I would say, monthly expenses, and then what's the total for the year, okay? I want you to write those figures down. And don't leave anything out. Anything that's a business expense. We're talking anything that you are spending money on your business, make sure it is in those numbers. Now, that number that you get, let's just say your expenses are, I'm just making numbers up. Everybody's numbers are going to be different because everybody's rents are different. Everybody's expenses of color are different. Everybody's products are different. So it's not a one size fits all. If you want something customized, just book in a session with me. I have hourly sessions. I have free consultations. I can walk you through doing this because there's a lot of moving parts. So feel free to reach out. Once you have that number, let's just say, for argument's sake, your expenses for the year, I'm in New Jersey, so I'm going to, blow out there a higher number. I'm just making numbers up, is like 50,000. So you know that before you take any money as profit, like towards you as your pay, you have to make $50,000, okay? So now, this is my formula, my secret sauce formula. I take that 50,000 and I divide it by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. If you work less than 12 months in a year, then divide it by that. I mean, most people work 12 months, okay? So let's say that money divided by 12. You're coming along with me, guys? Once you divide that by 12, you will see how much you need to make just to pay your bills, just for your expenses monthly. Now, I then go ahead and I divide that by 4 because it's 4 weeks in a month. Then I divide that number by how many days a week I would work. Let's just say, for argument's sake, 4 days. Now you know how much money you have to make just to cover your expenses every single day. Then you could see it's every single week and every single month. Do you have clarity now? I want you to stop and do that right now. And guess what, guys? If you don't have those numbers, this is part of the problem. You got to do the math. A lot of people want to run a business and make high six figures as a hairdresser, as a wax technician, as any type of beauty professional, but you're not doing the math. So I'm going to end this video here because I need you to stop and go do the math. If you need help, if you're stuck, if you want to talk to me, DM me or head on over, you know where, and book a session with me. I will be more than happy to help you. See you in part 3.